Hari Om. In this video, we are going to continue the discussion of Module 3 Software Design. In the previous video, we have discussed the different definitions and the objectives, and also what are the different types of design documents that are available. This video, we will be starting with strategy of design, and then we will talk about the modularity. A very good system design strategy is required for software development. The second phase of software development life cycle is system design. And in system design, you need a very well structured and a good system design strategy for designing a structured design document. Now the question is, why we need a good system design strategy? Strategy is nothing but a way of creating the software design document. So only if you choose a good system design strategy, we can get a valid software design document SDD, which is the output of the second phase, design phase. Now, so this slide shows you that why we need a good system design strategy. One very important reason is it is to organize the program modules in such a way that they are easily developed and it is easy to change the document also. So when you create a good system design strategy, that will help you to organize all the program modules in such a way that these modules can be easily developed, and you can also introduce modifications or changes in the system design. This is one reason why we need a good design strategy. Another one, the good design strategy will help the developers to deal with the size and complexity of the program. So if your program is very large and complex, with a simple strategy, you cannot achieve a good or a valid system design document. So this strategy will help the developers to deal with whatever be the size of the software or whatever be the complexity of the software. Now, apart from that, a good system design strategy is also important for two more reasons. One is, even if you have pre-existing code, even if you have any pre-existing code, the existing code must be understood by the developer, and those existing code should also be organized and they have to be wrapped together for creating a software design. So for which you need to follow a design strategy. And apart from that, another reason is, if you want to write some code and produce original programs which will be supporting the application logic of the system, you need a design strategy. So design strategy is important for developing a new code, or if you want to integrate pre-existing code. So these are other two reasons that you can say why we need a good system design strategy. So in general, you can say, one, you want to organize the program modules so that it can be easily developed and it can be easily modified. The second reason, you can say, it will help the developers to deal with the size and complexity of the programs. And the third one, you can say, even if you have some existing codes that are available, these codes must be analyzed and organized, and that must be wrapped together or integrated with your new code. Or if you are going to completely write a new code and produce some original programs, then also you need a good system design strategies. So these two slides tell you that why we need a good system design strategy. Now, when you have system design strategy, most of the system design strategy will be specified using some diagrammatic representations. Then whenever we say a software, whenever we say a program, obviously a flowchart is the one that flashes in your mind as the model of the program. But if you are having a large and complex problems, these flowcharts cannot be used for representing the design. Rather than using flowcharts, the software engineers will be using a language called as UML, Unified Modeling Language. Unified Modeling Language. So this is the language which will be used for expressing all your higher levels of abstractions, because when we have discussed the design, we have seen you will have high level representation and you will have low level representation also. So in the high level modules, you can use all the unified modeling language notations to create a design document, which is a valid and which is also an optimum document that can be developed. So the next slide shows you what are the different design strategies that are available. We will discuss the design strategies in the next video.